Good morning. So this is our first daytime here in Athens, Greece. We all arrived yesterday, last night, um, about oh, what time? About 7 p.m. And then, if you're going to be looking down here, there is a walking distance. Yeah, this is where we ate, right? One of the stalls there. That's where we ate. It's a small. It's not really a restaurant, but an eatery, and they serve lamb. And so far, the lamb is actually good. Mediterranean food, I like it. So, one more time, I want you to see the view of the Acropolis, which is actually the citadel of the ancient Greece literature and their belief as well. And that's where we are heading right now. We're just waiting for our service van to come and pick us up. So there are a lot of tours that they offer. So since we already have a tour from the Uber taxi that we had yesterday, and so we are being charged $50 for the whole city tour, highlighting all of the things that it is best to see here in Athens. Now, the ticket for the Acropolis, we bought it online. It's for $45. And then if you want other things that go with the package, then you have to pay more. So by tomorrow, what we're heading to is to look at one of the three big museums that they have in here, and probably tour some more. Okay? And tonight we look forward for one Greek fine dining, the real authentic Greek dishes, and we'll see. Please join us as we take you around Athens, Greece. So we are now here in Acropolis. It's a long walk going to the place, and then we're finding the place where we can show our digital tickets. Hopefully that we only see one track of tourists heading to this direction, so we're just going to follow the guide. These are what, cobblestones?
Yeah.
We don't have a good okay. So, we got first-hand information from a native staying here. It's a small population here in Athens, and the government has issued a law that there should not be any high-rise building because they want to make sure that the Acropolis is the highest and it will be the center of tourism. So it will not offer every view wherever you are in. Okay, so because we already reached a higher ground and we have not yet reached the top of the Acropolis, so this is the Greece, Athens, Greece. If you notice, they do have like a flat roofing, and most of the houses are colored in white. I did not ask why. Nice view. It's just that you need to have to build your stamina in climbing up, and you need to have a good grip because it is actually very slippery. At night time, you can see that there are lights also surrounding the Acropolis. So I do understand the reason why they don't have a high structure, because they want this as the highest peak actually of the Athens, the center of the attraction, the center of their attention. So if they are high-rise building in here, then it will cover up Acropolis. So even in our place, the Airbnb, we can actually see because of its great height that it has. Okay, so just remember too that Athens is the capital of Greece, and the Olympic Games started here in the city of Athens. And since in the 1700s, I'm not sure, I'm not particular, I forgot the date, but until this time, in fact, the next Olympics will be held in Los Angeles. So it's another history for us that we are hosting the next Summer Olympics. And for sure, tickets are skyrocketing. I don't know what is that on the tower in there, but we're going to go to another place wherein it's even higher than where Acropolis is, but it's a hill. So it's not a high-rise building. Just to make sure that all of these ancient ruins will have their name, their popularity, and that's why people come here because they preserve it. I think there is a show that can happen in here because if you're going to be looking at the clay lights, okay, so it's just like the Colosseum, maybe a mini Colosseum. So they don't have the bleachers, but they have all of this cement place. Every place, this is the main.
Tu restes avec moi, c'est comme mon téléphone. Je vais aller là-bas, doucement. Je vais t'accompagner. Je vais
Right in front of us here, there is a
Easy.
dome. Can you see the dome right in front of us? Ici où je suis. Et attention, plus le marbre blanc. Ici où je suis, voyez mon chapeau. Il y a sensation de marbre.
It was so slippery. And of course, people still continue to climb it. Just nobody does. So what you see there is this is the Parthenon, and this is actually a couple I think they open with the way down
from the way up. Okay, so over here.
We are going up there to see what the ruins were in there. Okay? Are you ready for the steps? This building was constructed thousands before BC. You may be wondering why it withstood the test of time because of occupation. And there's always a same touch with the mark. Well, I touch it. So we are already on the top. And let's read what this building about.
Here, take it.
I want you to focus on the columns that you see in there. And that is actually the facade or the entrance to the temple. And at one point, it was even used as a Christian church. It says in here, it became a single Christian basilica during the medieval times. And it was struck by a lightning, which blew up the Acropolis, and also so the shrine of Athena is what you see there.
You can see the shininess. Look how shiny the stones are. So you would actually see how slippery it is. It's a good thing that they paint our entrance differently. You cannot enter, but you can only see from the outside and you continue to maintain it.
Honestly,
Because
like,
the scaffolding
like,
of the hall. You see the scaffold of every column that you see in here? They're trying to preserve it and make it stand and continue to stay erect like this. So they scaffold it, and then in order to maintain the shininess of the marble, they continue to make it shine. And the water continues to go around. And which I understand, if the government has a lot of idea, we are on the other side. This is not income. Just like what our the driver said, that anytime that they see tourists walking on the street, they are very thankful because this makes Athens actually successful. So the back, the column, the images, the city of Athens on the side, the Greek flag flying. And then, of course, before we step down the van, we were warned to be careful of pickpockets. So if you are carrying some of the yours,
here. You want to take a picture here?
and make sure that you may accept the least unexpected person that will do it. So that's why the facades where there is a scaffolding, that will stay there forever. Otherwise, the columns might collapse. So who is Athena? It's one of the goddess. It's one of Zeus's children. The first son is the one that you see during Valentine's Day. That's of course the Greek flag. So Athens is just a small city according to the calculation. There is about 6 million population in here, and there are about 20 universities. That's around the place. Of course, tourism is their main source of living, and then they also export olive oil. And of course, Greek salad is always with olive oil and some clothing. So which that mama have not seen it yet. In the 90s today. But it is windy. It's a good thing that it is not humid. Glasses, sunblock, hats, umbrellas to provide is a must for you to be used. Not so much of the umbrella because of the wind blows the sun. So if you have a wide brim hat, take it.
That's the must. Go ahead and make a 360 turn so you will see the panorama. Even the rooftop. This is
And now, of course, Greece is trying to get it back.
divided by two or more, forming the two sections. The north side with the sixth and harder column.
Okay.
At night time when you took the picture, so this is actually blazing with lights at night time. So if you're going to be looking at the light structure, it really magnifies the structure, the project. This is a museum slash boutique. So if you want to learn more of Greek mythology, there you go. So there are two great philosophers of Athens, and that is Plato and Aristotle. Yes, Aristotle. Yep. Don't touch. You break it, you pay it. All right, so this is, take my picture. This is the bronze goddess Athena. Athena, because this is the Parthenon named after her, or was gift. I want a picture with Athena. Okay, okay. You see who Hercules is? So this, he is one of the children of Zeus, and he has to perform 12 Herculean tasks in order for him to be a demigod. And this is one of them, the three-headed dog. Odysseus is the one who are in the Trojan War. He's the one who helped Achilles won there is the Trojan War. There you go. We are stepping down now, going to our van to go to the next stop. So what can I say with the Parthenon and the Acropolis? It only brings back the details that I learned long time ago when I was still reading Greek myth. So of course Zeus is the god of all of the gods, and he has a brother named Hades, who is the king of the underworld, and then also Poseidon, who is the god of the sea, and then Apollo, who is the god's son. And then it's a conquer I mean, it's a fight for power. That's what they are. So even though they are siblings, they still fight for power. Who is the strongest? Who is the wiser? And nobody can topple down Zeus because he himself defeated his own father Kronos in order to be the god of all of the gods. So one thing I remember about Zeus is that he's a womanizer, and his wife Hera is always, her role is to catch where Zeus is. Now, these gods and goddesses can disguise themselves into an object, into an animal, to any human. So whenever Zeus is into his being, I want you to focus on the marching. So this is a ceremony. I don't know how frequently do they change the guard, like the British, like in the Great Britain. How often, how frequent, I don't know. Look at their uniform. Look at their shoes. Look how they stomp their feet. So these are names of the unknown. Oh, you cannot walk past here. Okay, it's a solemn one. No one talks. I'll move a little bit since I don't see. So, Parliament building, and they do have the two guards. And I don't know how many hours is it that they change the guards. And so there is a ceremony how the two guards will be replaced by the incoming guards that we saw while they were marching. Okay, so why are um, soldiers here? There are actually a lot of names that you see there in the very front, and these are the names of unknown heroes, unknown warriors when there was a war. So as a sign of their worthy uh, volunteer spirit that they have. No one is talking, so okay. I want to show you the name, Cafe Lico. Look at the name there. So Cafe Nico. It means so they're doing their tour. Okay. We cannot enter, so their eating place is here outside.
This was, guys, after the Second World War, but especially after the Greek.
Pati kahit na leather, ah.
Today it's 3.3 million, guys.
Okay.
A taxi driver was
So welcome to Cafe Leo. Okay. This one is pronounced as a PHP, and that means to say it is an old coffee town. Look, it was 140 years ago.
Let's go.
So it stands. So, and this is also highly recommended by Nika. Okay, so they have the Greek and English So they have the appetizers.
Hotel sinigang.
They have the cheeses. All right. And then we have the
Sinigang
salad.
kamatis.
Ah,
Bottles of water are enough. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe for now.
for now. Thank you. And then they have the fish. Small fish, marinated shrimp, trout, octopus, marinated octopus. Oh, they have dessert. Sweet spoon dessert, submarine mastic, panna cotta, orange pie.
8 or 9.
I just want
One coming.
One is coming. Okay. With ice cream. Okay. And then this is, ano to? Let me see this. I don't know. Meat dishes. There you go. They have beef meatballs with a sauce, kawormas. The Asian plate is pork and beef, boiled, tiganya, pork pieces, burkis, chicken, specify, village food, boar. All right. Okay, that's it. Okay, so there is a tourist in here talking about the building. I did not get the whole thing, but this has been the modern Athens now. So this was 140
meat
years
dishes,
ago, but they of course
Meatballs.
modernized it, and they have a lot of
Asian
those
plate.
World War I, World War II that they are part of. So we are outside. They don't have a dine-in place. So what do we experience in here? The breeze that is coming in, and then likewise the birds tweeting and the other crickets. Okay, so we'll get back to you once we finally know our order.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Ikaw.
Oh, ito na lang ako. Oh, excuse me. So instead of the other Coke Zero, can I take this mandarin sugar-free?
One mandarin. Of course.
You want to take this one, green tea and pomegranate sugar-free? You take the thing. All right.
So we have 5 pomegranate, 1 Coke Zero, 1 mandarin.
Okay. Which one is the better tasting of mandarin?
Mandarin is very nice.
All right. Okay.
I drink
Sugar-free.
just I like mandarin.
Thank you.
Pomegranate sugar free too.
All sugar free.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is their traditional bread. I don't know how we call it. Is there any dipping sauce or anything?
It's masyas, you know.
Ano yung maraklamo ko yung maraklamo?
Aha.
It's masyas.
Pali mo yung
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The bread is actually soft in the inside. The crust is hard. But there is no
It's lalasang wheat.
no dipping, no olive oil dip, nothing, no butter.
Balik na. May tandaan ka eh. Vinegar ang pong olive oil.
Yeah, vinegar and olive oil should match this.
Potad dalanay na manabit bis supervision. Kanain niyo pa mo. Kanain niyo pa.
Is there a refill for this one or just one time? Oh,
Once they finish,
Second, okay.
oh.
Okay, the meatballs.
Meatballs here.
I thought it's free.
Kabrumas. Γιατί βέβαια βίτος δύσιμο.
All right. That looks good.
whoa.
Looks good. Saka. Nalipit na ka tanong mo tulog.
Okay, so this is a recommended dish. It's called moussaka. So instead of it's a vegetable lasagna. So instead of the traditional lasagna, so we have this is potato on top. There is the zucchini at the bottom, and then in between is actually the meat. Now, so this is the deal. This is the highlight, and let's try.
Creamy.
Okay.
The topping is so creamy.
And this is it, just meatballs with sauce?
Yeah.
And the bread. So that's why they have the bread. So this is their traditional meatball.
How about the drink?
The drink is very refreshing. This is mandarin, and it says they're sugar-free. The sad part is that there is no refill. So, and they did not even give us the full. My dear, back.
Dessert time.
So this is another kind of dessert. It's puff pastry uh, with a lot of cinnamon flavor, and then on top is the vanilla ice cream.
Food-wise, is good?
Food is okay. I guess I am more of a having a salty palate. So mine needed salt when I was eating the moussaka. But because of hunger and being tired because of the long walk, it did satisfy my appetite already. And I have my dessert. I have a refreshing drink, so I'm good to go. So we're leaving Cafe Via for a great lunch and a great dessert and a great drink. Yeah. One of the places that we may want to go to. And so, what is that? Chocolate. Oh, the gelato. Gelato ice cream. Ay, nag-dessert na ako eh. Mango sorbet, orange, strawberry, lemon. Alright. You see that? That's the Parthenon. That's where we came from. So this is the other hill that is higher than the Parthenon, and on top of it is another temple. So this is a clearer view of how Athens look like. Yes. And of all of the goddesses, it was mentioned that Hera is the most famous because he's the goddess of wisdom. Oh.
Awan yan selfie.
Sasakay ba tayo? Alright, so we were told, what is the name of this place again? Dia.
It's considered to be a very big port also in the Balkan region. In the very back, if you can zoom, you can see a very big cruise ship and a very tall building.
Oh yeah, there's a cruise ship. Yeah.
The highest building that is down, where can you spot a very looking like a glass-looking building, a black one.
Yeah.
This is the museum of Acropolis.
Oh, that's how we're going tomorrow.
That's what we're going tomorrow.
And the area around the hill is the area of Plaka. This is where we've been.
Uh-huh. I'm just wondering also that it seems like the houses have only one color. They're all white or beige.
Exactly.
Is
This
it-
is a way of reflecting sunlight, so the city doesn't get that hot. Or
Oh.
the buildings. That's why you see most of the houses are painted white, and also to gather solar energy. If you were to look on the rooftops, you will see a very big boiler and also a solar panel. This is a way of us
Yeah.
heating up water. This is how we have hot water without doing anything at our houses, just from collecting sunlight.
Okay.
This is the area of Kolonaki. I'm sure you can tell you will see a lot of pools on the
Yeah,
rooftops of the
there's a lot
building.
of swimming pools
Why
there.
it's considered to be the richest area in Athens.
Mm.
On the very back we have the Greek Parliament,
Yeah, the big
And
one.
all
Yeah.
the trees behind it
Dito
are
daw ang
part of the
pinakamayaman.
royal gardens. And if you
One
want to
grace.
look to the left, do you see the Olympic emblem?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
five big circles.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the Kalimarmaro Stadium. This is the Orpan Athenian Stadium.
Where's
This
the
is the place where I
rings?
will be taking you. This is our
Last
very
stop.
last stop. Yeah.
Okay.
The Olympian rings?
Yeah,
Or
right
is
there, right there.
Can you see them to the left?
White one. Zero,
Tayo?
zero, zero.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
see, do
yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
the yellow
Gotcha,
paint?
gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Now I see. Now I see.
This is
Ayun, no?
this is the stadium where it all
Where the
began.
greens are.
You see the stadium, you see the seats?
That. So we are behind the Parliament building where we saw the change of guards. So the marching of the guards begin here. There. There. There you go. The marching begins here. And this is done hourly. Yeah. And this is the house of the president of democracy. And you will know, oops, it's coming back. Okay. Okay, so what we are showing you right now is the change of guard. Whew. So, this guard was standing there by the gate, and I think he needs to be relieved. So there is a new guard that is just, oh, stop. Oh, see that? It's a private ceremony. All cars stop. Ano tawag dyan? I still remember that when you were in GROTC. If you are looking at their uniform, they don't wear pants, but they wear leggings. And the shoes, the way it makes a sound is just like wooden shoes. You see that? He's inspecting everything from the belt, from the beret, and even the way he stands. And even like, isn't it you have to be standing in 45 degrees? As they have to make sure that one foot can actually enter. Okay, so there is a commanding officer that is giving the orders. Look at the way the foot make. It's not even shoes, it's like clogs. Ang pinalitan na ba niya? Asan yun? So you may probably be seeing a work with no work, just standing. But that's even more difficult. Imagine you cannot itch, you cannot feel anything, you cannot move for an hour. Okay, now in Greece, all men are mandated by the government to have at least 1 year of military service. You can postpone it if you are actually a student. But if you're not doing anything, then you need to serve the military for 1 year. And then it's up to you whether you want to continue on or not. Okay, so now the guard has now it's on its post, checking everything again. The, I don't know what they call that, the way they stand. It's a good thing that they do have a roof over their head. And this is 24/7 in all seasons of the year. So if it rains, they get wet. If it is hot, they feel the heat of the sun. There's no snow here. The snow is only there.
They salute with a gun.
Uh-huh.
The president. The president now leave
Okay.
with his car
Oh, that
and left.